Oh, good morning, birthday people. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? I'm your host, Bad Morgan. Thanks for tuning in, people. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, thanks for tuning in to Car Musings. It's a little later in the morning today, but I'm here, and thank you for tuning in. What do we got going on? Well, I guess it's the question. What do we got going on today on Car Musings? So many things I can talk about, and I did actually have a topic recently, but this is my usual gripes. My usual gripes. Fuck, I don't understand people's freaking heads, mindsets, and all that bullshit. Like, fuck, yeah, it's like Futurama. A professor saying, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Fuck, I feel like that a lot of times. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. But before I get into that, hey, how's your integrity today? Um, you know, have you been keeping it in check? Do you remember what integrity is all about? Do you remember what it means? Yeah, it means doing the right thing when no one else is watching. Which I will say, a lot of you bastards really don't grasp that concept for, that you really have to learn. Yes, it means doing the right thing when no one else is watching. Okay? Now, I'm going to start pointing fingers at you so called people of faith motherfuckers. Yeah, I said that. People of faith motherfuckers. Because, I don't know if that's going to be our topic today, but I want to get that off my chest because I'm seeing a lot of you cocksuckers do this. I'm tired, so excuse my language today. But hey, that's why there's a little E beside, you know, my profile and the episodes and stuff like that. Because, we're going to be a little explicit. So I love these people that are so called of faith. They got scarves around their heads. They have, you know, religious symbols hanging from their rearview mirrors, blah, 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 blah. Now, you know what the interesting thing is about most of the popular faiths and some of the biggest faiths that are out there? The thing is about them is they all have the same premise. You are supposed to do good things. You are supposed to help people. You're supposed to be honest. You're supposed to be wholesome. You're supposed to do, good things, blah, blah, blah. You're supposed to not swear. You're supposed to not do anything that is considered derogatory. I mean, I can go on and on. Whether or not it's Muslim, whether or not it's Christian, whether or not it's any offshoot of either of them, Judaism, you name it. All the faiths pretty much have the same. They pretty much all have the same friggin' underlining, right? They're not too far off of each other. Now, maybe this is our topic for today. Religious hypocrites. Um, yeah, just because you wave the flag saying that you believe in something, you might be able to talk the talk, but you better be walking the walk. Because I'm really sick and tired of you people with your falsehood friggin' faith. Alright? Don't start telling me that you're this, that, and everything else and representing yourself unless you're going to follow through with doing the right thing. If you're going to follow through with actually doing what you're supposed to, whether it's the walk, whether it's, your actions, all that stuff like that. Because that's really, 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 I want to smack you people. I seriously do. Oh, well, not everybody's perfect. There's kind of a golden premise to the whole thing. Like there's just kind of like a, how can I say this? Me personally, I'm not a Christian. I'm not. I know I'm not a Christian. I mean, I walk the pagan path. I believe in the goddess. I believe in nature. I believe in all these things that, frankly, that's who I am. But we have it pretty simple in the sense that we don't have some rule structure. We have basically a golden rule, that we know whatever we put out there comes back to us. That's fine. That's fine. We're good with that. We're good with that. We understand that. We know that's how it is, and that's kind of what keeps us in check. So, it's none of this do bad and be forgiven bullshit. There's kind of like, yeah, you do bad, and guess what? You're going to suffer the consequences for it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah, go ahead. Do fucked up things. Do bad things. It's going to come back on you. And we kind of have that understanding that we know it's going to come back on us. That's the deal of it. We just know it's going to come back on us, and we're kind of ready for it. We're expecting it. We're not kidding ourselves. We're not kidding ourselves to try to present anything else. But it's these idiots that sit there and they go, "Well, I'm holier now, and look at my religious symbols and blah 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 blah. I believe in this." Well, if you fucking believe in that, then walk the walk, do the thing. You know, you're dealing crack out of your fucking shrug to people, and yet you're going to go to the friggin' religious temple or friggin' mosque or church or anything like that. Like, oh, it's okay, I'm forgiven now. No, 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 no. Okay, I represents. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, because there's people out there that are doing this crap, and frankly, they should have everything ripped from them, and they should be completely ostracized from their faith, from being involved in that, because they're using it as a crutch, as a way out for things. And I'm sick and tired of that bullshit. I hate these hypocrites. I hate these people that uh, have this falsehood. Like, either you are or you're not. No in between. Enough of this bullshit. Like, and I'm not. And my next statements are not going to be racist. So get off your fucking high horse and stop thinking that they are. I really hate Arabs in the sense that they think that they're better than everybody else. They have this whole idea like their shit don't stink and fucking they're entitled. Fuck you, you're not. Okay? Seriously. And we see what you're doing. We see what you're doing. You fucked up your countries and you're coming over to places like Canada and you're setting up camps thinking that you're going to take shit over. Good fucking luck. We see what you're doing. We know what you're doing. It's not going to happen. I'm going to put my foot down on this and get you to recognize it's not going to happen. Okay? We will bitch slap you right back to the freaking desert. Okay? Like, seriously. Get off your fucking high horse. But it's becoming one of, the largest faith type things. We're seeing a escalation of that. You know what? Christianity did that too, and we still kept them in check. Right? So, just calm down a little, trying to put your restraints and control on shit, because people will push back. Namely, people of my faith will push back because we don't do that structure shit kind of well, because we like the freedom to be able to celebrate and enjoy every faith. That's the beautiful thing about being on my particular path, is that I can go into any church or any religious denomination, practice or faith or community, and still accept it with no persecution, right? You got these people that like to slam their faith down your throat, and they like to recruit you over into their faith and all this stuff like that. And I really hate those people, because it's like, no, religion, faith, like, the difference. Religion is a practice. Faith is basically something you just have, right? It's either you believe or you don't. Religion is something you have to actually practice. Don't be slamming it down my throat, and don't try to recruit me over to your way of thinking and your particular path because it's something that resonates with you. Are you getting referral points? No, probably not. You're not getting referral points. You're just trying to friggin' put people into your little square because you think that your square is all where it's supposed to be. It's not. Let people believe what they believe in. End of the story. Okay? Now, back to these fake faith fuckers. Um, the reality is like, no, rip that friggin' religious symbol or that, you know, attire and everything else that you're falsely waving because it doesn't suit you at that time that you want to be an asshole. You want to break all the rules. You want to live, you know, wrongly and everything else. So rip all that aside and simply, you know, get over yourself from presenting that fakeness. That's not you. It's not you. And if I see it and everybody else sees it, we're thinking the same thing. You're not part of that select divine club if you're going to break the rules. It's not how it works. You can't just selectively do this. You have to do it within the rules that are confined to the actual faith. Are you going to be just a wishy-washy whenever? No, it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't work that way. These sheiks that wear their friggin', you know, towels on their head, whatever they do. Okay, I've come to know that's considered their crown. Great, so that's your crown. But does that mean you're better than everybody else? Does that mean you're royalty? No, it doesn't. But I'll tell you, a bunch of your people's crowns are not shining so brightly, because you've I don't know, corrupted them, tinted them, put a bad shine on them, scuffed them, whatever you want to say. But yet you still walk around like you're freaking king shit. Like, no. No, 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 no. There's got to be some rules there. You're just walking around like a freaking peacock, strutting around like you're all that in a bag of chips because, you feel cool about it. Okay, well, great. But, motherfucker, walk the walk. If you're going to talk the talk, you're going to wear the outfits, then friggin' follow it up with your actions. I mean, across the board, you should be following up with your actions in anything. You know, live by your word, everything else. When you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't be a fake. That goes with anything. But especially these people that are waving the fucking faith flag. Those people should, by extreme definition, be waving it properly through and through consistently if they're going to actually go through all that stuff. So, I know there's a lot of people that should be handing in their freaking membership cards. I mean, it's true. It's true. Think about any religions. Now, I want you listening today, my listeners are listening today, look around in the world, okay? And look at these so-called people that have faith doing bad things, immoral things, wrong things that are wrong just in general without the faith, okay? Speeding, bad traffic manners, bad people manners, their interaction with people. Are they kind to people? They hold doors open for people. Are they considerate and stuff like that? These are all things. I'm sorry, but there's nowhere in Islamic ruling that says be an asshole to everybody because you are better. Nowhere does it say this in that faith. Nowhere. So, unless I missed, some line in the Quran that says this, or any sort of religious books that says this. No, nowhere does it say you are better than everybody else. Fuck them all, and you cannot do anything wrong. It doesn't say that anywhere. So stop acting like it. That's the thing that gets me. That's the thing that gets me like you wouldn't believe. I sit there and I go, really? No, there's nowhere in these religious books that says this. Yet you're doing it. Get over it. So whoever my listeners today, think about that one. See the person with the towel on his head, or all wrapped up in the whatever, having this and that and the fancy shoes, whatever it is, wearing the religious symbols, all that stuff like that. And seriously, look at them. Now, don't get me wrong. There is a select handful of people that truly, 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 truly do practice their faith. They live it to the letter of the law, and those are the people I applaud. Those are the people that I'd be like, yeah, you know what? You're awesome. Because the thing is that you are truly following your path. You are truly following, what it is. And to those people, I salute you. I tip my hat to you. I applaud you. I think you are a fine example of human beings, you know, and you're not just a bunch of selective bullshitters that want to make themselves look good by saying that they're pure and they practice a good faith and have a good living, all that stuff like that, that they actually put their money where their mouth is. Those people I applaud. I really do, because it's like I hope those people that actually follow their faith in practice completely to the letter. Those people those are shining examples that should influence everybody else. Because in essence, a lot of the big faiths do have a moral practice that's supposed to be good, right? They actually have a goodness to them, which is basically, do good to people, help people, be kind, considerate, everything else. That is ingrained in that practice. So the thing is that those people that have the discipline and the structure to be able to do all that, you guys are awesome. Guys, gals, whatever, you are awesome, because you're not full of shit, and you're doing the right thing, and you glow integrity, you glow honor, you're honorable, like, to the extreme. So yeah, my hat's off to you. I think that's great. But not these select people. These people that, are complete assholes for 6 days out of 7 of the week, and then on the one holy day, they're friggin' amazing. Like, those people, oh wow, you're selective to your faith. You practice it 1 day a week. The other 6 days, you're a complete dick. So I have those people. I have no use for those people. I want to call those people out. I want to rip their religion or their faith falseness off of them and friggin', stomp on it and basically say, fuck you. No. No. I'm always looking. I'm always looking. And a lot of other people are too. We're looking at you people. We're looking at you people that are flying these flags like this is who you are. We're looking at you, and we're observing. And I'll tell you, you step out of what you're flying for 2 seconds, and I will fucking bitch slap you like there's no tomorrow. Because your credibility goes out the window as soon as you falter from that. Simple as that. I know my limitations of my faith. I know what I can and cannot do. I know the responsibility of what I get to deal with. And that's fine. I'm not flying a flag, though. A lot of my faith is internal. It's kept usually under wraps because there's a lot of ignorance and arrogance out there. People don't understand it. But I know what the responsibility is, and I know, my side of things. But I don't wave it in the air like oh, I should get away with things. This should be my excuse for things. No, 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 no. I don't want extra leniency or anything like that, or special treatment because of my religious symbols or my dress or any bullshit like that. No, I don't expect any of that. I don't expect special treatment for it. If you recognize it, you do. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Now, in my particular case, it's a lot of ignorance when it comes to it. The religious symbols are always taken the wrong way because a lot of the big faiths have a difficulty with the pagan path because the thing is that they're ignorant and they don't understand it, and it's been shunned forever because it actually is the roots of, oh wait, hang on for a second, 99.9 repeater of the faiths out there were all pagan at one point. But oh, it's a dark past, and now it's evil and satanic and all that other crap. That's a topic for another day. But I don't expect special treatment for it. I don't expect ways out for it. I don't expect any of that at all. And nobody else should either. People bear crosses in their friggin' on their ass, on a tattoo, that are criminals. And really, they're not a faith. Oh, I believe in God. Bullshit, you believe in God. You just killed a friggin' family of 4. Where is that in the fucking Bible? Don't tell me you believe in God. You want somebody to save your ass. No, no, no. No, no, no. You're dealing drugs to freaking school children. No, no, no. You're no fucking man of faith or girl of faith or whatever of faith. You're full of shit. You don't believe in anything other than your own greed and your own friggin' prosperity. Bullshit, you are of faith. Your actions are far from it, and they're not forgiven. So hang on for 1 second. If you blow up a building, it kills thousands. But praise Jesus or Allah or whatever. That's okay, and that you should be forgiven, and all is right because you went to the religious place, that week, and everything was good. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Unless indeed, okay, unless you're quote unquote an actual Satanist, you actually follow a faith that is evil, that is wrong, that is along those lines, that's the only time you can really get away with it. The only time you could really get away with it is if you indeed practice one of those faiths. Then I can understand it. But besides that, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. I don't want. You can preach it all you want. You can have the symbols. You can have all that. But I'll tell you, I don't care if you're not perfect. But if you're not perfect, then don't fucking start preaching it. Don't start waving the flag of it. If I could catch you within a 5-minute span in at least 3 different offenses, you're not even trying. You're basically just making it seem like you're righteous, but you're not righteous. So don't fucking sit there preaching it. Don't sit there and wave the flag of it, because it's not true. So get over it. Just saying. That's my 2 cents on that one. Don't hide behind something you're not. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't say you're going to do something and no follow through, or you're going to do the opposite, or you're actually going to go do it. Don't tell somebody not to do something and then you go ahead and do it. It doesn't work that way, okay? So throw it away, change it, like either follow the path or don't. There's no halfway on, halfway off type thing. It's either you are or you're not. End of story. End of story. Anyways. That's it for today. That's my wrap on that, because I'm sick and tired of that bullshit. I think our next episode is going to be talking about the bullshit going on in the rest of the world. But for starters, let's just go on this whole religion thing, because I think it's a bunch of bullshit, and it's going to be holy wars, and people are all going to be fake fighting it because they're fighting behind something that, frankly, they don't truly practice. Practice it or don't practice it. No in between. All I'm saying. Anyways, I'm your host, Mad Morgan, and thanks for tuning in today. Check out themadmorgan.com if you would. Check it out. Information's on there. I add stuff when I can. If you can support us, throw us a few bucks. I appreciate it. Otherwise, just tell people about us, about me, about the show. Share, etc., etc., etc. We're on a lot of the popular platforms. Just check it out. Tell people about us. Share us. Get the vibe going. Get the you know everything going when it comes to it, and I appreciate that. Other than that, I do appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Love you for it. And yeah, I'm gonna call for today. Check out themadmorgan.com. Other than that, have yourself an amazing day. And yes, if you practice a faith, if you have a faith, great. Keep close to the chest. You don't have to fly a banner for it. Just be a good person. That's all you need to do. Be a good person. You don't have to flaunt your faith or your religion. You don't have to do that. Okay, faith is basically something that you believe. That's personal. That's something that's you know you believe it through and through in your heart and soul. Religion is just the practice of that faith. Just to clarify those people that are a little confused about it. Um, so you can have faith and not practice it, and that's fine because you're not flaunting it. Yes, you can believe something, but generally, if you truly believe something, you're walking that path. So, before I get up and get started again, remember that. You can have the faith, but that's personal, and that's something you wear close to the chest, and you don't have to flaunt that. But don't start waving the banner of your religion, thinking you're getting a special treatment for it, especially if you don't act like it. So, anyways, I'm your host, Matt Morgan. Thanks for tuning in. I'm calling it. Thank you for joining us for this episode, and I will see you on the next one. Take care until then. Keep your integrity in check. Bye for now.